Have you ever heard of a hero who didn't carry a weapon but whose words were sharper than any sword? A leader who didn't wear a crown but commanded the respect of nations? Today we're diving into the incredible story of a woman who didn't just win a battle for a few, but completely changed the rules of the fight for everyone. Picture this. A time when the odds were impossibly stacked against a community. The path forward seemed lost in shadow, and hope was a flickering candle in a storm. The conventional methods had failed again and again. People were exhausted, on the brink of giving up. They were fighting an old war with old tools, and losing badly. It seemed like the story was already written, and it didn't have a happy ending. But then, she arrived. She wasn't what anyone expected. She didn't come with an army or a war chest. She came with something far more powerful, a new perspective. She looked at the battlefield and didn't see an obstacle course of problems. She saw a web of interconnected systems. She understood that you don't win by fighting the existing reality, but by building a new model that makes the old one obsolete. While others were trying to tear down walls, she was busy laying the foundations for a bridge. She started by listening, not just to the leaders, but to the whispers in the crowd, the unsung voices, the people who had been ignored for far too long. She gathered their stories, their fears, and their dreams. She realized the real enemy wasn't a person or a group, but the system of despair itself. Her strategy was radical. Instead of focusing on what they were against, she rallied everyone around what they were for. She shifted the conversation from one of grievance to one of creation. She didn't just ask for help. She empowered people to become the heroes of their own stories. She showed them that their individual skills, a baker's craft, a teacher's knowledge, a farmer's wisdom, were not just jobs, but vital assets in this new kind of battle. She built a coalition of the unexpected, uniting former rivals and skeptical outsiders under a common banner of progress. She taught them that true strength wasn't in uniformity, but in the diversity of their talents. It wasn't about saving a few fortunate individuals. It was about elevating the entire community, creating a tide that would lift all boats. She didn't just rescue them from a crisis. She handed them the blueprint to build a better future, brick by brick, idea by idea. Her legacy isn't a statue or a monument. It's in the thriving communities that followed, in the changed mindsets, and in the fundamental truth she proved. You don't have to accept the battle you're given. You have the power to redefine it entirely. She didn't just save them, she showed them how to save themselves again and again. And that is a victory that echoes through generations. What do you think? It's amazing how one person's vision can change everything. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about the game changers who shape our world. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.